It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, there are not many
Actually, it was just doing it by itself. I don't know how.
Than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers,
Sorry,
and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And he's going to be stopped well shy. That first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mahomes to throw for it. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 43. Scannable now from the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Darnold. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A gain of 26 yards there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Colts 1st down.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That's another Colts 1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Motion a receiver left. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. 2nd and 10. Darnold. Hits his running back. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Play fake, Darnold. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Now carry by Giddens. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Gould on the return. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. He's out in the clear. Has a hole left, room to run. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes buying some time right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. To the air, Mahomes. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yellow.
Scattaboo will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Yellow.
At the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Receiver in motion going left. From the gun, Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
10 yards on the play. That's good for the Colts. First down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Offense to the line fast. Pittman, the man in motion left.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now Darnold.
And the Colts first down.
Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Colts.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up second and 5 at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. Pass cut by Tracy. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal, Indianapolis.
And again, it's Darnold. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Colts.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 29-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And it's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Driving forward with Scatterbury. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. There he goes, right sideline. At the 20. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 21. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
A second down throw for Mahomes. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Throwing again, Mahomes. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They go right back to Tracy. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Third and just 2 to go.
Third and 2.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Now Darnold, fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Good strike downfield to Kelce. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Running with Scannaboo. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and Kelce has it. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time, so it'll be second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Intended target there was Xavier Worthy, and that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This 42 yards from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Oh, boy. That's cut things just a little bit too close for comfort. All depends on the rotation of the ball at that point, whether it's going to bank in or right back at you. That time, it worked out.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Pittman sent in motion right. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Giddens. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third and long. Here's Darnold. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Finds him over the middle. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Yellow.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now from the 7-yard line after that penalty, Brock, they are still going to try for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He rolls to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Chiefs 30.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Gould on the return. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Run here with Giddens. Cuts his way through a tackle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go, set.
We motion the tight end over. Here's Darnold, first and 10. A throw right side finds Pittman. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and time.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And they're going to score pick 6, Indianapolis.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is TT tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Big shot is hauled in. Good bounce. Oh, what a play. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 39-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And they fake it. And that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Running it here with Giddens. Off to the races, middle of the field. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 30. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indiana.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37. Play action, Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st down from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. The 50. He's at the 30. And the Colts make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.